Welcome to Yoga Your Heart with Deb. This is week 3 of hip stretches. So let's start today just lying on our back, and we're going to get into a reclined pigeon pose. And I'm going to use my timer today when we get into the stretch, because I want us to hold it not for too long, but at least 2 minutes. We're going to do 2 minutes on each side today. No, you can always do less. You can always do more. And sometimes it's nice to flow through yoga, and sometimes it's nice just to really get into a stretch. And sometimes I like to time myself, honestly, so I can kind of keep it even. From here, bring your soles of your feet together. Let your knees butterfly open. We're just taking a moment, arms down by your sides. This is a hip opener. This isn't the stretch we're going for 2 minutes, but I just want to start here for a second and then we will transition into a reclined pigeon. So just take a moment, notice the stretch. You know, we carry a lot of stress inside of our bodies, and we can really, start easing up all that stress that we carry right here in this pose. All right, and all these poses that we do. And the more we incorporate a little yoga into our lives every day, the better we're going to feel. And that's the point here. So take another inhale. Gently close your legs. Let's set up for a reclined pigeon pose. All right. So from here, you're going to take your right ankle, cross it over your left shin. And from here, if you're feeling enough, you can simply stay here. It just really depends on how tight you are. If you want more, you can start lifting your left leg up off of the mat. If you want more, you can reach up and grab your left leg to help support everything. You can relax your head and neck on the mat. So I'm going to start my timer, and let's get into that pose. It doesn't have to feel perfect right away, because sometimes there's some adjusting you got to do. So I'm going to go ahead and grab onto the back of my left leg. I'm going to try to relax my shoulders. I'm going to try to relax my head, and I'm going to feel the stretch on the right hip. My right hip, my right butt cheek is just feeling a stretch here. Some people like to flex their right foot here, so it doesn't really matter. You can just try it or relax it. All right, whatever you want. So it's really about the right hip, and that's our focus. So sometimes 2 minutes can feel like an eternity, and sometimes it feels like not quite enough. And it's funny because the last couple of videos I did, I think the last one I did, which was a reclined pigeon, I said that 2 minutes felt like it wasn't enough. And it's funny because, no, it wasn't a reclined pigeon. It was just a traditional pigeon. But now I'm in this reclined pigeon, and I feel like 2 minutes is like way more than enough, because I personally just don't like it as much. And it's okay. That doesn't mean it's not good for me. I'm still doing it. I'm still timing myself. But you'll find when you work through different yoga poses, you have some that you're more inclined to like and tend to gravitate to. So sometimes it's nice to have different options. But at the same time, sometimes it's good to try ones that make you feel a little uncomfortable, challenges you in a different way. Sometimes it just challenges your patience as you sit. All right. And it's a good mental challenge as well as physical challenge. Keep breathing here. Don't hold your breath. And there's the timer. I'm going to gently release my hands, bring my left foot down to the mat, turn the timer off, and I'm going to stop. I'm going to bring the soles of my feet together. Let your knees butterfly open, just opening your hips again, just in between as a transition. And I feel this nice release in my right side now. That right hip, it feels so much more relaxed, even though that wasn't my favorite pose, but I did it for 2 minutes, and I know it's good for me. So just hanging in there and doing that little bit, making that extra effort is worth it. So go ahead and bring your knees together. We're going to set this one up. Bring your left foot, cross it over your right leg. Again, you might be feeling a ton here. I don't know. But if you need more, bring your right foot up, and it brings your left ankle closer to your face. and it starts putting a more of a stronger stretch in your left hip. And if you want, you can grab onto your right leg and then just relax your head and neck and support yourself. So get adjusted. I'm starting the timer for 2 minutes, just like we did on the other side. I'm going to grab onto my right leg. I'm going to lay my head down. I'm going to relax my right leg for the most part. And I just am using it to support my left ankle. I'm really feeling that stretch in the left hip, the left butt cheek, just on that left side. Again, I don't know what it is about this pose that I don't love, but I have friends that love this pose, and this is their favorite hip stretch. So again, who knows? But I know it's good for me, and I know I'll feel better when I'm done. And sometimes, they say that pose that you're resisting the most is sometimes the one that you need the most. Now, is that true? I don't know, but it sounds like it could be. As long as you're not going too far, not forcing yourself, and you're not hurting yourself, you're probably doing okay. There, keep breathing. It's very important you don't hold your breath in any of these poses. You got it. Close your eyes even if you want. It helps you focus. You got it. I'm sure we're almost there. I can't even see the timer. But I'm sure we're almost there. Good job. My worst fear is I get you guys in a pose and I think the timer's set and it's not. But I'm pretty sure it is, so don't worry. There we go. Just release gently. Turn the timer off. And bring the soles of your feet together. Knees open wide. Relax. Just take a moment. You did it. I feel the tension release in both sides now. And it feels really good. The uncomfortableness of the pose wasn't hurting me in any way. I didn't feel any pain. I just simply didn't love it. But it was completely worth it. Bring your knees together and just gently come up whenever you're ready. Come to an easy seated position. Bring your hands heart center. I like to close with gratitude. Even though sometimes I find myself in poses that aren't my favorite poses, I know how good they are for me, and at the same time I'm very grateful that my body can bend and move in certain ways, because I know not everybody can bend and move in certain ways. And I know I don't know what my future holds. In addition to, as I get older, I'm sure I won't be able to move in the same way that I can in this very day and in this very moment. And that is something to be grateful for. Not to mention just the benefit of how I feel when I'm done. Like, I feel better than when I started, and I hope you do too. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. Check out yogayourheartwithdeb.com and have an amazing day. Namaste.